Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Patreon podcast. This week, I wanted to talk about the idea of understanding your problems. And I think that this is very important because it's easy to know that you have a problem, but not necessarily know what that problem is or how to fix it. And this topic came about because I was not able to charge my phone. For some reason, the connection in the bottom of my phone where the USB plugged in just wasn't sitting right, and half of the nights that I plugged it in to go to sleep, it just wouldn't charge. And I thought about it for a long time, and I was like, oh man, do I need to get a new phone? Is this just broken? And then I kind of got a better idea of what was going on, and I got a paper clip, and I scraped it out, and it was just pocket lint. And I thought that I was going to have to spend, $600 or something on a new phone, where really I could just take a 5-cent paperclip and scrape out the inside of the USB port, and then it was fixed. And I could continue using this phone, which arguably is a little old, but that's a different issue. And I think that it's just kind of a really valuable lesson where if I didn't know what the problem was, I just know that I had symptoms, which is my phone wouldn't charge. And once I started to sit down and try to better understand why my phone wouldn't charge and why the USB cable wouldn't sit properly inside the phone, I got a better idea of why, and I could better resolve the problem. So, I mean, it's kind of a simple one, but I think that if you're having a problem with something and you can't find a solution, or you don't know the solution offhand, I would better say, to just sit down and try to figure it out. Because sometimes that solution is very, very simple, and it's not always an obvious solution. Because when I did scrape it out with the paperclip, I had tried several things before, like blasting it with air and doing other things like that, and I was just like, man, there either is something very well in there, or the contacts for the USB thing are corroded. And I was able to, thankfully, just get in there and scrape stuff out, and the USB contacts were still fine. But kind of just better understanding the problem. And once you have a better understanding of the problem, you'll probably have a better understanding of the solution to that problem too. So, yeah, I guess that's it. It's a very short one today, but I think this is a really valuable one. And it kind of goes back to do the whole mindfulness and just being aware of your place, like where you are, and what you can do with where you're at. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter, and thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Be remarkable.